y'all. I know it's been a while. I know that it's been a while. I know y'all about to kick my ass with the Kitty Box episodes and the reviews. I have not been watching Housewives of Atlanta. Given the ratings and what people are saying, I don't know if I want to continue. I do want to start Basketball Wives and kind of pick up where that's at to try to give y'all a review on that. But I have been watching Chasing Dallas. I will say this. I don't know what it is about the last 2 episodes, but it just didn't give me what I needed. And when I say that, I don't mean that the episodes weren't good, because they were cute, but it just didn't give me any material to talk about. But I know that I need to come to y'all and talk about this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like a rundown of each character or each cast member and tell you what I think about them so far. Because I think that'll probably hold y'all over until Chasen gives me something to, let's give them something to talk about. Because I just don't. Every time is it Rhonda? No, it's not Rhonda. Every time I want to talk about this girl, I never remember her name. Thelma. Damn, what is her name? Tracy? Thelma? Rachel. Okay. Rachel is giving... I don't know. Because when you first came on the scene, you was very demure. Very cutesy. Very quiet. Very, I'm a lady. And then you went to New York, came back, and you was Lady of Rage. Like, I don't understand how the change happened or why. But I would like to see the girl that left to go to New York, not the girl that came back from New York. Because it's just giving too much of what I don't need. It is just a lot. You are coming off very intense. And that is not the way to go. I don't know if somebody put a bug in your ear, if Markel pulled you to the side and said, hey, Miss Thing, you ain't giving what needs to be gave, so you need to pump up the volume. I don't know what was told to you, but baby, you took that and you ran with it. There are far more important things in the world than the energy you give it. Especially, there are far more important things that you could be doing aside from giving all this energy. Number one, I'm gonna need you to phonics, Duolingo, Bumble, Babble, whatever it's called. Oh, try not Bumble. Babble or whatever it's called, because your subjects and your verbs are not a Korean. They're just, I don't know. It's given. Didn't she say she dropped out of school? No, that was Kelly. I'm fucking up everybody's name. But it's getting. Y'all know what it's giving. Cause I like Rachel. Well, I like the Rachel that lived to go to New York. But I don't have no it. And was she the only person that didn't change in the confessional? I feel like she been having that boosted on since the season started, bitch. And but anyway, I digress. It is what it is. Rachel, do you girl, go off. Kelly, you've been pretty cool this entire season. You've been out the way, pretty cool. You got it started when you kind of needed to get it started. My only issue with you is, number one, seeing you lay somebody's edges and shift their wig to the left and to the right is not doing hair. I need you, and it's a lot of celebrities that are on this show. You tell them you filming a web reality show, a lot of them will be happy to be a part of it because it gives them exposure as well. You've been talking about all these celebrities that you doing hair for, all these celebrities that you beating down in the face, and we ain't seen one of them. Bitch, you ain't even rolled up with Anetta and Charles. Like, you ain't gave us nothing, no Shamar, nothing, girl. Like, you laying edges to tied ass wigs And you want us to believe that outside of what we are seeing, you slaying the girls down and giving them looks that they just cannot refuse. In the words of Monique, I would like to see it. Then the whole thing with Mother. Like, I said this in my review, and I'm going to say it again. If you want people to respect you and call you Kelly, when we all know that's not the name your mama gave you when you was born, then Mother should be quite all right with you. I think you guys are looking too deep into it. I understand that the term mother, especially in the gay community, is more of a maternal figure. It's more of a queen-like status. It's more of a, like, we pay homage and, you know, we pay reverence and we respect you, mama. I get the disdain and the disconnect from that. And I get y'all thinking, well, bitch, that ain't you. You know, like, we don't hold you to that regard. So we're not going to call you that. But at the same time, that's just simply what she wants to be called. Like I said in my review, there are tons of people in this world named King, Prince, Lexus, Queen, Angel, you name it. And they are in no way a reflection of the name that they were given or the name that they are choosing to use. But we are perfectly okay with that. Biggie Smalls. What the fuck about him was small? A lot of big people go by the name Tiny. It's an oxymoron. Nobody ever says anything about that. Butch Queens have been screaming for years and tops, don't call me girl. And we don't pay it no fucking mind. So it's like associating a name to someone that doesn't necessarily fit is a tale as old as time. Why is it that this one instance is moving you to chorus, you just like, I'm not gonna do it? Chill out. Slow down. Because you moving way too fast. I do love how you call prostitution dates. I love that. I love that y'all gave it a name so y'all can kind of take the sting out of what y'all do. Yeah, moving on. Chloe. Out of all of the trans women on the show, I think you are by far my favorite. I love your story. I love your plan. I love your vision. I love your talent. I love your logic. I am rooting for you, and I pray that everything that you set out to do, you accomplish. You've had a hard life, from deciding who you are, to trying to survive, to trying to be in love. You've had a hard life. And you stay resilient. You've kept pushing. You have defied all odds. And for that, girl, you get your 10s. You ate that. So, like I said, I pray that you receive everything that you are set out to receive, everything that you desire, everything that you wish to accomplish. I pray it comes to fruition because you deserve it, mama. Remember what I told you, though. You are a girl that has a bit more to express than other girls. You have to do some things that the girls don't do. So once you clean all of what you need to clean up, witch hazel. You have black soap cocoa butter, might work for you as well. Coconut oil. What else could work? Witch hazel, coconut oil, cocoa butter. I think that's it. Witch hazel with lavender by Thames is really good. And what else? Just kind of work on the irritation, you know. Once you shave or once you, like nair or whatever, your skin will get irritated. I know me, I have sensitive skin. And if you have sensitive skin as well, you have to take extra precautions to make sure that the kids are all right, you know? So there's that. And then, what else? What else? I think that's it. Like I told you, I think I'm going to hit you up because I will definitely probably want some clothes from you I love hoodies, so I'm probably gonna want some hoodies as well. Yeah, love you, Chloe. Can't wait to see more from you. Jayla, if I'm being completely honest, Jayla, I know as much about you now as I did when the show started. I smoked before I started this video, and I don't want to go into work smelling like weed. Yeah, I know as much about you now as I did when the show started, and that's horrible, because I think y'all on what, episode 10? If not, y'all close. Y'all up there. So I think that's a problem. I don't know shit about you, and the things that the girls go up for you for doing, we haven't seen. Like, as far as your talent and your trade and your career is concerned, the only thing we've seen you do is take lip glosses and line them up in front of Christmas decorations on a rail in a restaurant, and gives us the ideas of how he can just use everyday things to create a backdrop in a moment, which was sound advice. But if that's all you got to offer, and everybody on this cast is an entrepreneur in some way, no ma'am, we gonna have to do better than that. I love your confidence. I love your skin tone. Chocolate is my favorite flavor. I love chocolate people. I love the skin. But yeah, that's really all I got for Jayla, because that's really all she gave. Same with Glenn. I love you, Glenn. Have loved you since Rookies, but you don't give much at all. Bonnie Raitt said, let's give him something to talk about. You give us nothing at all. And when a bitch calls you boring, you want to get defensive. You are. Now, grant you, it shouldn't have come from the person who said it. Because the first thing he said to you is, no shade, I'm a fan, no shade. Now he calling you boring. But you also have to consider that maybe he's calling you boring because by him being a fan, he expected more from you, baby. If you hit that sign, that's on you, because damn, how close are you going to get? And you got a backup camera. Goddamn, girl. Yeah. He probably expected more from you. Imagine meeting your favorite celebrity and being completely let down because they are so fucking boring. They don't talk. They don't do shit. They don't get it started. They just are recluse, and they just kind of sit in the corner and just kind of say to themselves. A lot of people say that about Beyonce. What wins people over is the fact that she's a very kind woman. And she's remained that way her entire career. She's a sweet lady, a kind woman, and she is very personable. But I've also heard that Beyonce is the person in the back of the room that nobody even notices if you wasn't looking for her. So if you expecting to see Sasha Fierce when you meet her, you will be disappointed, just like just like Blanche was, Rio, when she met Glenn. So I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, to tell somebody to their face they're boring because they don't cause any trouble, and they're not chaotic, and they're unproblematic, is weird. I get that we're on a show and that we want people to, watch the show, so we need to get it started every now and again. But if somebody is just non-confrontational and not drama-filled, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying. Blanche, Rio, kudos to you. You've had a hard life as well, and you came out swinging. You have a full-time job and multiple businesses by which you operate and own. I love that. Multiple streams of income is the way to go, especially in this goddamn economy. So, girl, go the fuck up and go off and let have. It's just still, every time I see you, I see that little meme. It's your dream, girl. Boy. Like, maybe it's the hair. I think it's the hair. And just the energy you give. Because you are heavier girl. You come from a rough life. You have a child. So at one point you were with a woman. And yet when you talk, you sound like Michelet. Did she know? And this was just an agreement? Because you wanted a baby, she wanted a baby? She was probably a lesbian or overweight and unattractive, and you had your thing going on, and y'all just decided, let's have a baby with each other because it's not going to happen outside of this? Or did you put on? and was like, say, little mama, you know, and you know, giving you things. I don't know. But it's just giving, how does she not know? The issues y'all had with Rio, why I keep saying Rio? And I'm talking about Rio. The issues y'all had with Jet Jeff, I don't know. I feel like, Blanche, for you, this is how I am. And maybe you did it that way, but you had already built up your decision and made up your mind by the time you had this conversation. If somebody like Zesty comes to me and says, yo, good Judy, Jet Jeff said A, B, and C about you, my next line of defense, I'll just break it down and put it in my world. If any of y'all come to me and say that any member, especially YB, am I rhyming? Can't be the MC, said something negative about me, my first line of defense is to say, okay, thank you. And then I'm going to them and I'm confirming and verifying. I heard this was said. What's T? Did you say this? Yada, yada, yada. Give me the 1s, 2s, and the 3s. Give me my things and my things and my things. What I'm never going to do is take secondhand information from somebody else, whether they're a friend or not, assume it's truth, and just be like, I heard you said this about me, and I heard this and I heard that, so you need to... What if that person was lying? What if they misinterpreted what was said? What if what was said, but it wasn't intended to be taken the way that it was taken? Y'all gotta, I don't know. And then Zesty, you saying that Jet was never a friend, but bitch, you were never a friend. Because if I'm friends with somebody, again, if I'm in the Justice League, this has never happened, by the way. If I'm in the Justice League and one member is talking about another, before I ever run to that person and say, ooh, this person said this about you, I'm going to try to get some clarity, because I understand we are all a friend group. We are all family. So what's the tea? Why do you feel the way you feel? And more than likely, I'm going to try to diffuse the situation before it even gets to the person we're talking about. Because we're friends. And I want to remain that way. So I'm going to try to clear up the misconception. I'm going to try to clear up the confusion before it even gets to that point, because I don't want it to get to that point. Zesty, on the outside looking in, it looks like you could not wait for that moment to come. And when it came, you was just like, girl. Wait till I tell you this. So it was just giving a lot. I'm about to go into work and I'm going to do something that I've never done. I'm going to have to finish this inside. Because I need to get my time. So we will reconvene in a minute. I left off with Zesty. Okay. All right, so we are done with Zesty. I think I'm done with Zesty. Oh, love your lip gloss. Your lip gloss is cool. Your lip gloss is popping. I love the consistency of it. Every gloss you have, it's popping. Like, it looks good. I love the colors. I love how it sits on your lip and it really doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't seem to be like a residue or anything like that. So kudos to you. Tedley. Tedley. Oh, I've had my hand upon itself for far too long. Does Mother regularly wear makeup? Because if not, why would you have him, of all people, come over and get first dibs on your makeup remover wipes? He already said he don't really do drag like he used to, so he not really wearing makeup like that. Definitely not wearing heavy makeup. So what? I don't understand. Like, was none of the women available? I don't think we have any men on the show that wear makeup. Oh, we do. Were none of the people who wear makeup available? And yet we still haven't seen how it works. This could just be a wet wipe. This could just be a baby wipe. This could just be a saturated napkin. And the packaging. Girl, I've seen better presentations on Huggies. Like, girl, it's not giving what needs to be gave. And again, as far as makeup is concerned, unless you wearing foundation and a little piece of concealer for when you have a breakout, I don't see you in makeup, mama. You may be dotting them eyebrows, but that's about it. You should have came out with your own Beijing. That's what you're known for. I would have took the joke that y'all trying to put on me and flipped that shit and made a profit, bitch. Y'all say I'm always wearing Beijing, so let me come out with a Beijing that don't really look like Beijing. So when people put it in their motherfucking hair, it still looks like an extension of their actual hairline. You know, like, you could have, there's a number of things you could have did. I feel like we are halfway, if not 3/4 through the season. I still haven't seen you chasing a damn thing. I mean, girl, you chasing the fashions because a couple of them looks is giving what they need to be gave. You chasing a car because that car look nice. You chasing fantasies and fallacies, trying to do these wipes in an industry that you have no knowledge in, or no, like, do you even participate in wearing makeup like that? Oh my God, that's like me coming out with like the nursing stuff to you know, when the women have to nurse and they have to release their milk. That's like me coming, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. That's like me coming out with a breast pump. That's like me coming out with a breast pump. That's like me coming out with Tampax or tampons. That's like me coming out with, I don't even know. But it's like, if it has nothing to do with the things that you are interested in, the things that you are currently doing, why the fuck do you feel like you need to take hold in that fucking industry? Like, I don't, like I said, like, and then for the makeup you do be wearing, baby, it is very subtle. It is very natural looking. It is very, you can't tell I'm wearing makeup. So it shouldn't be a struggle to get it off, girl. A little bit of Neutrogena, a little bit of Dial bar soap, a little bit of face wash should get it right on off. You shouldn't need a wipe to scrub and get all of, like, that's for ladies who have eyeliner, eyeshadow, eyebrows in, you know, contour, and all. You're not giving all of those things. So why would makeup removal wipes be a thing that you would be interested in? Girl, if passion is not attached to the project, I doubt you'll see any progress. I doubt you'll see any profit. I doubt you'll see any promise. Because where's the love? Where is the, when you start a business, your mindset should be, this is the rest of my life right here. What could I sell, make, and be the fucking representation of forever? Nobody's intention should be, let me come out with this for 6 months to a year and then we're going to disband it. Because people get hooked to your products and then they only want to use that. YB, Tika fucking Naturals. Shit, bitch. Like, I mean, I understand my skin is cute. I understand my lips are popping. I understand my skin is moisturized. But bitch, I've been having to make do because my products are no longer on the market. Shit. Now, who am I moving on to? I got mad. Mother. Lose the fucking skirts. I mean, enough already, bitch. Ugh. Now, if you were trying to bring back kilts, that's one thing. I feel like the gays may be into that shit. I probably would have bought a kilt or two, but to call them fucking skirts, bitch, miss me. Miss me all day and on. First of all, again, like I said about Ted Lee, do not state claim in an industry to which you're either A, not passionate about, or B, not good in. This is no shade, mother, because I really don't dislike anybody on the cast, and I'm being honest, I don't dislike nobody on the cast. Everybody gets love from me, baby. I got so much going on in my life right now, I don't even have time or energy to worry about y'all motherfuckers. I don't care. Y'all give me entertainment, and y'all cool. As a tablecloth, it's dope. But bitch, let's not sit up here and act like you are that fashion girl, because you are not. Girl, I've enough already. I'm coming out with a line of skirts. I'm down to the fabric store picking up. Girl, if you don't go to motherfucking Etsy, fucking Spreadshirt, like one of them fucking sites, and just throw your fucking design on an already made garment and call it a fucking day, you are not a fashion girl. You are not. And if you are, then maybe you should just make the fashions. Because wearing them ain't working for you. You have looked a goddamn fool every time I've seen you. You showed up to an 80s party looking like you were fucking I Love Lucy. Like you just was. You don't keep up with the decades. You don't keep up with the fashions. Your fashions are very incongruent. They are not. They have no continuity. You got punk rock up here. You got country down south, and you got hip hop going on in the middle. Bitch, figure it out. Figure it out. This is not a Broadway musical. I should not be confused looking at you. I don't know what to compliment you on because, bitch, you got 6 different things going on. And to make it worse, you've colored your beard and your hair, bitch. And coloring your shit is not necessarily a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's not necessarily a bad thing. My hair is colored. But, bitch, it's not a stupid motherfucking color. You have a nice skin complexion. Why the fuck is the hair on your face pink, red, orange? What the fuck is going on? I think about stuff like that. Like, when I do, you're not supposed to care about what people think, but at the same time, be presentable. I wouldn't want to draw unnecessary attention to myself. I wouldn't say that you wouldn't be accepted, but going to church, court, a graduation, a recital, a funeral, a job interview, a potential client, a consultation, and you walk in the door with fucking burnt orange beard, hair, and sitting up, girl, I don't know. And then, mother, you have a really bad habit of not taking accountability. If you said something, you fucking said it. You did. If you said it, you said it. If you did it, you did it. If you said it, you meant it. So I don't need you to try to cover up, try to justify, or dial back what you said. Bitch, you said what you said. Right? Okay. And we're moving on from mother. Oh, and the next time you decide to do drag with beards don't work for everybody. And by that I mean you. Cover that shit up. And I think for most people who wear beards, they understand that they look better with the beard than without. So I think that you are very against shaving it off because you don't like the way you look without it. You may be cute, I don't know. But yeah, it just throws me off when you have the beard and it's a very Saucy Santana tease. Like, is we a girl or is we a boy? Like, what is we getting here, you know? Is that everybody? Lionel, it's not Lionel, Lord Jesus, Leon, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The bitch who fucking boys and girls and don't really tell much of his story. Cute is only gonna take you so far, baby. Cute is only gonna take you so goddamn far. And I'm gonna tell you something that you probably have needed to hear for a long time, and if nobody has told you this, check your circle. Netta and Charles are fucking done. Cooked. That broccoli has been done. So when you say you have celebrity clients and that's who you pull up, we're uninterested. Based on the fact that you was cutting Charles' hair and trying to do some semblance of beating Netta's face while she sang a tired ass song. And tired meaning she was tired, not the song. We all jammed the song, but baby, you was looking for your note, you was looking for the rhythm, and you was looking for the talent, because none of it was there. But if that's your claim to fame, I want no parts. Because I've never seen Netta look good. I've never seen Charles with a nice haircut. His haircut kind of looked like that little Etch-a-Sketch shit they got on their fucking bodies. From afar, okay, but once you get up close, you realize that it's all a fucking illusion. Do better. Do better. And don't come out with no fucking Valentine's Day calendar in February. Calendars are for planning. Planning is for prior. We pre-plan. Nobody plans the day of. Nobody plans for February in February. You know? So if you were going to come up with a Valentine's Day candle, a Valentine's Day calendar, I probably would have done that around November. Or that little window of a week between Christmas and New Year's to try to get people ready. And furthermore, I hope it was a full calendar and you was just shooting for February. Because, bitch, who buys a calendar for 1 month? Baby, we go suave. Go back to the drawing board and figure out what you really want to do. Please. Because it's giving all over the place. It's giving confusion. It's giving I don't have a clue what I'm doing. We've already talked about Jet Jeff. Was Wu-Tang not all that? Jet Jeff is that girl, and I've said that to y'all time and time again, and y'all keep finding ways to prove me white. Not white. Right. Y'all keep finding ways to prove me right. Every week somebody got a different issue with Jet Jeff. And all he seems to be doing, in my opinion, is existing. He is doing his thing. He is recording his music. He is living his best life. And y'all can't take. Jet, that's really all I got to say. Aside from the fact that I have to ride on the coattails of my good Judy YB, baby, we can't keep preaching loyalty, 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 loyalty. What loyalty did you ever have to Ted Lee? Ever. Because when y'all came on the scene, it was you and Sean like kikiing and throwing shade at everybody. You never really saw it for Ted Lee. Ted Lee never really saw it for you. But now y'all are on a season where y'all are the only two that y'all are kind of familiar with. Everybody else is kind of new. So because of that, you just expect this undying, unwavering loyalty? That's not how this works, mama. That's not how any of this works. Donnie, keep up the good work. I did see what you've been attempting to do. You see the error of thine ways, and you are trying to clean up what you messed up and start your life over again. Shout out to that gospel song. I'm gonna tell you what I told my boyfriend when he decided he wanted to better his life. People don't know that. Even if you tell them, they're not gonna believe you. The only people that are really solid with the change you're making is you and the good Lord. Everybody else you got to show and prove, mama. Because at the end of the day, we only have your track record to go by. So don't get discouraged when you try to form a change, when you try to turn over a new leaf and the girls are not seeing it for you. And the girls are like, oh, you just the same old Donnie. Don't revert back and be like, well, fuck it then. If that's what y'all want, that's what I'm going to give y'all. No. Stay on the good path and they will come around. But what people need to see from you right now, Donnie, is consistency. You said you were changing. We need to see it. And once we see the change, we need to see a consistency of that change. Because anybody can change for a week, for a month, for 3 months, for 6 months. Once we see you walking that thing out for real and making that new life a lifestyle, those that get it will get it, and those that don't will get lost. And that's just it. I think that's everybody. Lord, I pray I'm not missing nobody. I'm trying to run down the line. I think that's everybody. If I missed anybody, hop in the comments. I will address it in the next episode and give y'all what I think about them. I gotta get to work. I love y'all so much. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great June and a great rest of your year. I'm talking like I will never see y'all again. Lord Jesus. I will be back. And me and somebody who y'all have probably been wanting to hear from will be doing a podcast episode relatively soon. But right when we decided to do it, it's my cousin Danya. Whatever. But right when we decided to do it, we had something happen in our family, and it's just a lot going on right now. So we're trying to get that under control, get that situated, move past that. Then after that, I have trips coming up, and we're going to figure it out. We live near each other. We will figure it out. But that'll be the next episode of the Kitty Box Podcast. When it's coming out, I don't know, but it'll be out sometime this month. Love y'all. Like I said, I will be watching basketball. Yeah, I'm going to watch Basketball Wives to see what I think. I'm not going to promise a review, but it may move me. But until next time, I love y'all. Same place, same time.